Visit to the beach. Ah, the water was wet and warm. Baby loved the stones popping on the sand when the ocean pulled away into itself. Well, the new father loved the wet popping stones, and the deep blue tumbling over dark blue under a glowing wide sky, half as blue and weightless. The new mother said, "Aren't those sailboats a little far out?" The new grandfather asked, "Is the world too much with us?" "Don't let a pelican carry him away," said the new father. They sat down, 3 in a row, 4 to be perfectly exact. Baby nursed. Shadows of birds flew by on the sand, silent, prehistoric. The new grandfather wanted to know their first memories of the beach. The new mother couldn't remember, but she could remember her first memory, seeing the moon and stars mobile twist above her crib, that and the wood cradle the new grandfather had made. "What was notable about it?" the new father asked. "I don't know. I was a baby. Maybe that he made it." The new grandfather remembered the lashing wind and salt-tight air. He was so excited by the ocean. He was a boy. He couldn't contain himself. He ran in his socks. "Right there," he pointed. "Somewhere over there." "Funny how memories get compressed into one or none," said the new father. "I have an impression of a first visit, based on so many visits to the beach, but no true first visit." He remembered his family trundling the hot dips of sand for a spot for their chairs. Sand castles, built with toy pails and plastic shovels, though mostly he dug holes that wouldn't stop filling with water. And once, getting stung on the toe after joining the crowd around a huge beach jellyfish. They must have vacationed in Florida before moving there, so he thought his first true visit was spent sifting colored bits of shell in the surf behind Sandy's shoes, now gone. As often as the new father went to the beach, he never understood what the ocean was doing here. Why an ocean? Baby's eyes were open. "It would be sacrilege not to get your feet in the water," said the new grandfather. He set his socks and boots aside and stood cuffing his pants like shirt sleeves. The new mother smiled down with a face. Like a catcher, the new father squinted and threw stones at a far-off wave, or landing, he imagined, on the tiny tanker frozen at the horizon, or on the brown, rounded backs of kelp he wished were sea beasts. The water was cold and wet, and climbed and darkened the new mother's skirt. It would be sacrilege, said the new grandfather, not to get his feet wet his first time at the beach. So the new father dipped baby toes deep in the foaming breakwater once, twice, and again, and he seemed to consider it, his surprised eyes and Gerber mouth considering it. Of course we were fish once, or something like that. First we're born of fluid, born into fluid, and only then born to air. You need only go in the ocean, swim in any ocean, water knocking and holding you like the womb. Baby nursed, slept. The new grandfather told the story of moving away from the coast when the new mother was a newborn. How they packed everything they owned in an old Ford with a camper shell, got on the highway and ran out of gas. Walking the shoulder, hoping for help, he saw a family of swallows wheel across the sky. In the dusky light, the purple birds looked black and sharp as bats. There was a whole family of families, it turned out. Their strange honeycomb nests caked on the side of an overpass, and when he drew close for a look at what they were made of, more birds dove from every hole, cutting at his head. What were they doing, the new father wanted to know. Doing? He doesn't know about swallows yet, the mother teased. Eating. They catch insects on the wing and protecting their homes and young. I know that the Greeks thought swallows hibernated for winter underwater. A raw wind lifted baby's canopy of blanket like a sail, wider against the gray thickening sky. He's still asleep? Is it time? The long, busy ocean marched to shore in waves. Time. The new father stepped along a prickly trail, barefoot, seeking a natural private men's, wondering if the people who own the beach houses minded. Bouncing now, rocking side to side, the new mother scowled and nudged a tangled heap of kelp, springing dark, tiny bugs to life. Oh, now, said the new grandfather, laces tight, dusting his palms free of sand. Do you want him? You? The late sun shone on their reaching arms and hands, golden for a moment. Please, said the new father, I hold him every day. The new grandfather gathered baby and carried him like an offering up the beach. A birthday cake, perhaps a wedding cake, or a precious little piece of one. Up the jeweled shore from where they'd come, they marched baby, a bundle safe from the falling light, wiggling now and then as if caught by a dream, or simply to say he's alive. I'm alive.